A diamond is just a chunk of coal that did well under pressure. This is an interesting quote I came across the last day. There are debates about whether diamond is actually coal that got a high performance rating. But anyways, I thought of using this quote to drive home an interesting point. When I heard this quote, what came to my mind is the way successful people are looked upon. They are considered lucky. They are considered to have all the right things at the right time. They are considered blessed for having been successful. They are considered special. But if you dig into the lives of almost all the successful people who have stayed successful for quite some time, they would have a story filled with hardships, a story which can inspire you. You will realize that they were not as lucky as you thought. They were just as normal as you and me. Being from an engineering background, I always had a huge respect for Albert Einstein, one of the greatest physicists of all times. I always thought that he was really lucky to have come up with so many theories and inventions. But when I read about his life the last day, I understood that he had a very stressful student life. Even his career was stressful. He was considered a spy by the Americans. Regardless of all these hardships, he stayed strong and went on to make so many contributions to the world. Again, Walt Disney, whose Disneyland concept was rejected more than 300 times. Oprah Winfrey, she grew up in extreme poverty and was fired from her job. Mahatma Gandhi, who just like a lot of us, went abroad for a nice job. He was humiliated, he was kicked out. There are so many examples around us. If you look at the stories that you see, there is something common in all of them. Their attitude. Their attitude to face adversities and overcome them. Their response to the situation. Now let me share with you some of the common ways that I feel most of the successful people have used to overcome their adversities. By being mentally prepared for the worst, even though they hope for the best, they would prepare themselves for the worst possible thing. They don't panic when that worst thing happens. You make better decisions with a cool head. You can relate it to the fire drill that you might have had in your organization. You are trained to act in a certain way when disaster attacks. So be optimistic. Put all the energy believing that great things are coming your way, but always acknowledge and prepare for the pessimistic side also. Now, as you overcome the hardships, acknowledge them. Pat your back for having taken the courage to overcome it. Congratulate yourself for having reached the other side. This would increase your self-confidence, your courage to face new challenges. As they say, if it has not killed you, it should have made you stronger. Now the other one is having a purpose. You should have a purpose in your life. That will act as your North Star. A strong purpose will help you navigate you through the rough times. The other one would be taking advantage of the changes happening around. Don't resist changes. As I mentioned earlier, once you have a purpose, you will see changes in a different perspective. Something that would help you reach your destination faster. And the final one would be to refuse giving up. Reiterating what I said earlier, once you start developing the above mentioned skills, you will soon realize that you are better prepared in taking challenges and pressures. We are all diamonds in the making. and all the pressure and the stress that you are facing is helping you if you take it in the right way. And it's just a matter of time that you would soon become a diamond. Now, I know that whatever I said is not new information from you. As a very, very successful and highly influential person told me last day, it's not the knowledge that is lacking with people. It's the hand holding that is needed by a lot of us. And that's where a mentor and a coach comes into picture. Now, if you are looking for someone who can hold your hand and help you reach the success that you have been dreaming about, connect with me. Let's explore how we can work together and make you the best version of yourself. Visit vmaravind.com for more details.